What's going on, guys? Joe the Chobo here, and welcome back to some more ARK. I did a little bit of the prep, like really like just the tiniest bit of the prep, but like kind of between episodes here, and we actually had almost, well, we have a lot more metal than what we needed for this particular one catapult turret, but you know, we do need a couple other things here and there. I do want to get that all sorted, but very first thing, I want to make sure that we are all on the same page about this. I am not risking my stuff. I will say that one more time. I am not risking my good stuff. And what I mean by the good stuff are things that are just a real big hassle to make that I found from the beacons, aka all the Adobe structure stuff. I'm going to go ahead and save those. And I'm also going to save, and there should be no surprise to anyone here, the flamethrower, which it's a flamethrower, so now I have two of these suckers. And then I also have a canteen, which I'm going to leave behind just because canteens are kind of a pain in the butt to make. Actually, are they a pain in the butt? No, they actually really aren't. Never mind, I'll hold on to you. And then the flamethrower ammo, which we will absolutely hold on to the side. The Molotov saddle, and then we'll put the other blueprints into the actual library of blueprints and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and just do that real quick. So boop, 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 ba-doop, ba-doop. And then, oh, and we also have this 200 sulfur on us, but I guess we need the sulfur, so, you know, we'll hold on to that, so that's not too big of a deal. All right, so I need some stone, and actually before we get carried away, before we talk about any of that stuff, we do have to worry about some other things, like my armor and my crossbow that is absolutely just destroyed. Let me get some of this stuff here, and let me repair the crossbow. First and foremost, the crossbow. That needs to be repaired, no questions asked, that's just the way it is. I'm going to leave the bow to the elements, and it has to fend for itself now. It is a full-grown bow, it can take care of itself. And I guess we'll... I guess that's really the bulk of that. Oh, I need to repair my armor, but I'm going to need more crystal. Do I have any more crystal? I do have 100 crystal, that's it though. Ugh. Okay, it'll be fine. I mean, in the first place, this armor doesn't really give me a whole lot by way of armor. It gives me more stuff by way of, like, resistance to elements, so I guess that'll be fine as it is. So the last thing I need is, of course, the stone. Stone actually being a relatively annoying part of this equation. So let me see here. Okay, you got a little bit of stuff on you. Is there... Here. Inkalu. Alright. Okay. There's a lot of flint and a good bit of stone as well. And that should do it for the stone that we need. So let me go ahead and fire these 200 at a time. And that should be enough for the catapult thing. Now, we also will need some stone for the actual, you know, shots, right? It's not just... Oh, actually, I think I have to learn that too, don't I? I think I actually have to learn how to make the things that we shoot out of them. I didn't think about that, but yeah, we probably need to do that. And I need to get more wood, because why not? Yeah, I need 5 wood. 5 measly wood. That's what's stopping us right now. 5 measly wood. And I just took the random 1 stone. We took 1 pebble a month. Whatever. Alright. Let's go ahead, drop off this stone into there. Looking fine and dandy. And then we are going to need some wood. Do you have any wood on you by any chance? No, dadgummit. Alright, I'm going to leave the sulfur in here while we're zipping around doing all this stuff. I'm going to leave this water jar in here because I don't have a particular need in bringing that around with me right this spectacular moment. Let's go acquaint ourselves with one tree. Alright, Mr. Tree. Look here. 2 of us have come into this place. Only 1 of us will leave. And I know you came here a lot earlier than I did, but I will be the one to win. Alright, 184 wood. I believe that number is greater than 5. So we should be in good shape. We should be in absolutely phenomenally good shape. So let me go ahead and waddle my booty on back. And let's actually just dump all this wood into there. Why not? It'll be good. It'll be good for it. All right, structures, metal, and oh wait, no, the catapult. I make the shots in the catapult. I think. if I'm not mistaken. So, alright, so we have this now set up. We actually need to now go find... Oh, they... Hi. You laid an egg for me. I will take that egg. Thank you for your generous contribution of an egg. The more you have. Alright, let me go ahead, store this up, because, I mean, I might as well, right? Because we're not doing anything else with the thing. Let me get... ourselves all hydrated, fed. And speaking of fed, do I have any food in here? I have 3 food. Phenomenal. You are man game. You just you killing it right now, fam. Cry every time. Alrighty, obsidian. I guess we'll chuck into there. It shouldn't even be in there, but we'll chuck it into there. We'll chuck all this stuff into there. So I want to lose some weight here. What am I going to do? Alright, so we'll put spark powder in the campfire for now. Alright, Sparky, where are you? I need 100 of the Sparkies. And we can get started once I do that. So, Sparky's in. Light the fire. Alright, the fires of Mordor have been lit. That is not the one that we need. There you are. Okay. So, we now have the basic things that I am shirtless. I have no clothes on. I forgot to put the clothes back on once I put them into the smithy. It's not that I'm dumb. I'm just differently smart. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. That can be the reason. Well, yeah. Alright. We'll pair these up since I'm already getting all turned around here. 5 crystal. Ugh, that 5 crystal, man. Alrighty. And all looking good. Oh, and we have a whole bunch of spoiled meat. Alright, spoiled meat, away with you, my friends. And yeah, now we're actually looking like we're actual civilized human beings. Alrighty. Argentavis, we fly. I didn't bring the sulfur with me, but honestly, it should be okay. We should be able to do the scouting recon mission, find the golem, set up the catapult, and then worry about that stuff before we worry about having to do any of the other junk, aka getting the sulfur for the tame. We should be able to... no, that's terrible. I should just bring the sulfur with me. We'll bring 100 sulfur. We'll leave some sulfur behind, but we'll take 100 of the sulfur just to be absolutely safe. There are 2 blue drops right next to me house. There are 2. Would love for one of them to be a GPS. I don't know if a GPS can fall from you, but I would love if that were the case. Please, oh please, give me a GPS. Because I need one. We all know how hard of a time I have finding left from right. We don't need to add to our troubles here. A boomerang blueprint? I mean, on one hand, like, to be fair, I wouldn't know how to put a boomerang together. On the other hand, a boomerang? Really, game? A boomerang? I question. I question many things right now. Many a ting has been questioned. I'm in the middle of recording an epic thing that's going to lead to hopefully the success of great successes. And you dare to interrupt me by taunting me? Momo taunts me, guys. She just taunts me. I will fight you. I will make the fight.
You wanna make a fight?
No, because he'll beat me up.
That's what I thought.
And I forgot about the sulfur. Again. Alright, we can do this. I will remember this time, because I'm literally going back just for the sulfur. Sulfur, 100 sulfur away. Good, good, good. Blue drop coming on down. Okie dokie, artichoke, smoky bokey. Let us wait. Patiently. Ooh, it's 100 weight. It's got stuff in there. That is not 100 weight. I know you're lying to me. Game, I don't appreciate being played with my heart, and my heart has been played. Just in the same way that I've been played by this game. Cry. Alright. Let's go find ourselves a rock elemental. Hopefully this won't be the world's hardest thing to do. There used to be one near in that like little valley area, the one that killed us previously. I would love to get revenge on that guy. But we'll see. We'll see what level the rock elemental is. I wonder if rock elementals can have babies. Do they give like pebble babies? Oh no, so many questions. Alright, do any of these rocks look extremely suspicioso? Do we have any rock that is looking extremely suspicioso? Huh? I ask. Rock elemental. Rock elemental. Where are you? This parasaur is trying to get away for dear life. It knows what's about to happen. Are you a rock elemental? Not gonna lie, I kind of thought that might be a rock elemental, but it's not. Where are the suspicious yellow rocks, man? Meanwhile, Morellatops are having like a convention over there. Do I see a rock elemental? Don't think I do. It must have been wiped out or something. There definitely was a rock elemental here. I know that for fact. There was one here. But it's just not here anymore. Where, oh where did this stupid thing go? A rock elemental. A rock elemental. Where art thou? Rock elemental, you're really starting to grind my gears here. It's not here. Where else could it be? There's got to be some rock elemental around our side, though. There's got to be. There's got to be a suspicious-looking rock. All right, everyone, eyes peeled. Look for any really yellow-looking rocks. That rocks that are like, oh, that's a rock, but then, you know, closer examination like that is not a rock. If I could get it trapped behind some ruins, that would be dope. And it is extremely hot. Lovely. I'll protect you, Morellatops. Hiya! No. Let's see. My suspicious rock. For real though, like where my suspicious rocks at? Where is that one that looks like a rock but not really? Please don't make me have to go fly all the way back over to the freaking blue obelisk area. That would be pretty awful of the game. Where are you? Literally drive me nuts, man. Where? What? None of these rocks look mucho suspicioso, mate. I don't know what... I'm crying every time. I cry every time I cannot find my rock elemental when I want to find one. I can find one almost in inexplicable ways. I can find one, it seems like, whenever I don't want to find it. And then whenever I do want to find one, it's just like these things that just never existed. Like, I tried to explain that unicorns are real, and people are just like, nah, man. And then I look for the unicorn, and I can't find it. Well, if I don't get to have my rock elemental raptor, you don't get to have your lunch. Come here. I dost not seeth. Why dost I not seeth it? That was a impeccable landing. An absolutely impeccable landing, if I do say so myself. Paracers, terror birds. I just don't see those like weirdly yellow rocks. I don't understand. Oh, heat stroke. No, 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 no. Let's not start this whole nonsense now. Let's not. Actually, wait, wasn't there a rock elemental that was like up the river that I was like, that's kind of close to home? I feel like this also has happened. Hold on. Perhaps we will encounter it again. Yes, no, I distinctly remember saying to myself, I thought that was extremely strange and really discomforting that we ran into something that could potentially destroy our home. I'm trying to think back to like all the times we've run into rock elementals, which is a surprisingly a large number of them we've spotted over the years. By over the years, I mean over the course of weeks. Weeks, years, same thing. All right. No, no, no. Oh, rock elemental. Where are you? Is that a Rex? Wait, no, it was by a Rex. We are getting close, friends. Are you it? Oh, you're a rock. That is one of the stupidest statements I think I've ever said, but it's true. Level 16 Rex, more like level 16, nope, not a rock elemental. Where are you? I'm losing my mind. I want to find the dyed gum rock elemental. Is that too much to ask? Is it? Is it, game? Are we really going to be playing these shenanigans? That looks like a suspicious rock. Don't you want to come to life? Huh? Oh, there's another Rex over there. Level 8 Rex. Little Rexy poo. Ye old watering hole. There's gotta be a rock elemental here. Rocks need water, right? Rocks love water. Rocks and water, they're like ice cream and mayonnaise. They just go together. You look like you'd be a great rock elemental. Why are you not a rock elemental? Oh, come on. Rock elementals! Where the fleep are you? I think we might have to do the unspeakable. We might have to go all the way over to that one spot. How am I not able to find one? This is actually like weird. Like the fact that I can't find a single rock elemental is just bizarre. No. Okay, come on, Rocky. Oh! Oh God! Oh! Well played. Well played, Rockster. Well played. I'm not gonna lie. You looked like you were a regular rock, but you weren't. You were well camouflaged that time. I see. All right. Well, let's level 8 wild rock elemental. I see. I am going to need you to relocate though. This is not an acceptable area. So, smoochims. There we go. Come on, wakey wakey, lemon shaky. I don't know if lemon shakes are a thing, but they should be now. Come on. No. I know you're all like, I'm a rock, but you can't be a lazy rock. You gotta be a rock that's willing to move around a little bit. Stop going back into boulder form, darn it. Come here. Yes, that is okay. You can break the trees. I don't mind that at all, actually. Rain? And like 1,000 Carnos coming over towards me. What? A tape Jara? We've seen the blessed tape Jara. Our mission cannot fail. The tape Jara has blessed us with its presence. Come on, wake up. Okay, come on. What are they like grieving? What are they doing? What is this, the Jungle Book? What is this, a water truce? Okay, I know I can't be the only one that thinks it's really strange, right? Like, that's weird, right? They all just, like, went up, like, said, like, oh, you were too young for your time, and then just walked away, like, what? I don't know. Alright. Now, I do have a mild concern here, which is that thing's going to be able to shoot me. And that thorny dragon just ate the Argentavis corpse. Well, okay. Hello, friend. Can you approach me a little bit? Oh, crap! Alright, now, did you manage to throw that proper? Can you throw that proper? Okay. It is not an ideal spot. I don't think I can hit it on the head either. But I'm safe here, for where that's worth. I am safe here. But, not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a spot... Whoop, that is not what I want to do. I'm looking for a spot where I can... boop him on the head. Alright, well... I mean, I feel like the obvious answer here is I just go over... yeah, let's just drag it all over there. Alright, come here. Come on. Rise and shine, Rocky. There you go. How is that cat not 3 different versions of dead right now? I don't understand. Okay. Come here, cat. Yeah, I took your pet cat! How do you like that, you little jerk? Yeah, come here. No. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Hey there. Mwah. Alright, bye. Okay, what about here? Is this like a legitimate spot? Okay. No, I can't get a clean headshot on him. I have to go up further. Alright, come on. Eyes on the prize, buddy. Eyes on the prize. Oh crap! Alright. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Who's my big rock element? Yes, you are. You are my little rock elemental. You're gonna be the greatest rock. Oh my goodness gracious me. When you almost pee your pants because of poor decisions you're about to make. Alright. What about up here? Oh, we can't throw that high! Oh, we might have found something golden. There's a Carno above me. I probably do want to be mindful of that. Okay. Alright, so if I can... Let's... Here, hold on. Let's... Come on, follow me. Up and at 'em, Adamant. Come on. No, 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 no. Don't act like you're not interested. I know you're interested. There you go. Alright, come on. What the crap, vultures? I didn't even do anything to you. Oh! Oh my... What the fudge? Oh, what? What the fleep? Oh my gosh. This is not what I wanted. Alright. Can my Argentavis take on these vultures? This is looking very wildly questionable right now. Hold on. Let me... Oh, I am dying. Like, I am legitimately, like, dying. Okay. Holy crap. Why am I dying? I'm not entirely understanding how I took damage. I'm not gonna... I find that very, very weird. Alright. I need to... I definitely need to go back home for a moment, grab some food, stuff like that. And then we have to come back out here because I'm not going to survive. I just straight up will die if I'm not careful about this. So we have to go about this a little bit carefully. But I do have... So that mountain right there, right? If I just follow that path kind of to the left, is going to be where that rock golem... Well, the rock elemental is. There's two of them, actually. Which, lucky me! That's great. That's grand. But that's weird. It's very, very weird. As far as I can remember, I've never been actually struck as the rider on an Argentavis before. I think I've been struck... I mean, obviously I'm struck off whenever I'm off a mount, but... I don't know if I've ever been hit while on a mount before. I think that's something that I've never experienced. That said, blessed be the rain. But still. And apparently this is something that it's been in the game since time immemorial with the Morphodons. This is news to me. Alright, let's go over. I think if we can find... If we can just find a sweet spot where the rocks cannot reach us, right? If the sticks and stones cannot break our bones, we will make that thing submit to us. That is the dream. Please don't let me find the rock elemental now. And it would be very counterproductive. Actually, you know what? If I found a rock elemental here, that might actually be better. This is actually a way better spot. TBH. Tubba. Alright. Let's go home. Whoa, what happened here? Well, I'll take some free meat. Beggars shouldn't be choosers, I mean, you know? Alright, I see home over there in the distance. Over yonder. Alright. Come on. Come on, darn it. We shall be victorious. And the rains are over. My fires are still burning. A little bit. Alright. What we got here? Oh yeah, that's a good bit of food right there. That's a good old chunk of food, if I do say so myself. And I know my hat's not repaired, but honestly, I'm not too stressed about that. ATMs. Okay. Let's go back. Let us do it. Alright. This could be a great moment for the Quays. It can also just as easily be a terrible, terrible moment that we'll never forget, that will live on in infamy forever. I think we'll be okay. Right, like surely we'll be okay. Right? Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Right? Yeah, no, we have to be fine. I mean, I have a getaway Argentavis, right? I'm not carrying anything of extreme value on my person. Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Even the worst case scenario, it's not that bad. Right? Okay, you know what? No. There's no sense of worrying about this. I'm just gonna fly and just... Okay, we need to put down the catapult turret after we find a location that's suitable where the rocks can't reach us, but we can still hit it. We also have to be close enough that the rock elemental does not lose interest in us. That's gonna probably be the real trick here, is trying to find a location where we can't be hit by a rock, but we can hit it with rocks, which is going to be kind of weird. So we're gonna have to see how we go about doing this. Now, thankfully, since we did the scouting stuff ahead of time, we've been blessed by the tape Jara. We should be able, there's one, I see one rock elemental right there. Acknowledged. Alright. Let's fly up and let's go find this other rock elemental. There's a card. Ah, there it is. There it is. This looks like a potentially really good spot, actually. Now, provided that the level is correct. Now, if this thing's like a level 9 million, I really don't know if I want to mess with it. Okay, it can't reach up here. It can't throw up here. Or at least I don't think it can. Can it? Okay, here, hold on. Let's do a test. I believe it will still wake up upon provocation. I can provoke it with this. Okay, it is 120% provoked. Okay. Confirmed, did not hit me. I mean, it looks like a really good shot here. I don't know what is making that sound of pitter-patter, but I don't like it. I think... If we attack it, right? If we attack it and we consistently attack it until it starts running away, that's the only part that concerns me. But there's like little rocks and crap in the way, so I think we'll actually be okay. I think that if we play our cards right here, this should work. So here we go, guys. If this doesn't work, we're gonna be not doing this for a while again, because that obviously means we weren't quite ready for it. Oh, that's a cat. Alright, where are you, cat? If you want to fall down, you are more than welcome to. Alright, Alright, let's see here. Can't place catapult. Turret is obstructed. Yeah, it's not exactly flat now, is it? I'm starting to wonder if maybe I do want a parasaur here, and then just put the catapult on the parasaur, and then have the parasaur reposition. But that's gonna take so long. I don't know if I really want to do it that way, even if it hypothetically worked. I don't know if I want to do it that way at the moment. All right, let's just make sure that I have a clean shot here. It's not really a good shot at it. I mean, I could probably hit it, but it would by no means be a clean shot. That was pretty darn close. I'm not gonna lie. That's not exactly the most comforting thing. Yeah, I could do that, I suppose. I think I could put it down on foundation here. Okay, hold on. Very first thing, what is this Argentavis up to? You're level 8? Okay, even my Argentavis is stronger than you are. Let's go. Come on. Let us do the making of the fight, and I will win, hopefully. Said making of the fight. Well, you're on your last limbs there, buddy. Come on. There we go. 16 stone arrows. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, here we go. We've cleared out all the threats. There's our rock friend. Explode on regular arrows here. Alright, and then let's do foundation. Thatch foundation. We're going to require 6 wood. We can arrange the wood without too much trouble. There's a tree right there. This. We are going for some pretty crazy stuff right now. I ain't not going to lie to you. This is quite the crazy stuff, mate. Alright. And that was level 65 as well, actually, which is also a fairly big deal. But we will do this one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We'll worry about the level 65 at a later point. So ideally, actually, this, if we can get it on the slope, that would be great, because we know that the height is good. And if we can get even a better height, like the angle on it, then that, by theory, should mean that we can get a clear shot at its face. Hopefully. Because if memory serves, you can angle this thing downward in kind of a goofy way. Alright, so test number 1. If I am putting something here, can you hit me? Okay, it looks like that is a negative. And it looks like those other critters have it stuck. I wonder if it's possible to boomerang it into submission. It'd probably take like a ridiculously long amount of time. But it should be theoretically possible, right? That can't hit me, can it? No, I don't think so. Alright. Good enough for me. Obstructed my rear? What do you mean it's obstructed? Yeah, that thing is stuck. That thing is stuck, Arenos. Okay. Please. Okay. It looks like it would reach. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like how it ejects me on kind of the side there. Oh, we need metal ingots! I completely forgot about that part. We do need metal ingots for this. Dadgummit! Fudge! Alright. We need metal ingots. How hard is it again to make a refining forge? Is it hard? We need stone, some hide. Oh, we can do that. We can do that. Hold up. This is going to be a rather long and tedious process. Alright, we'll try it for science. We will. Alright, come on. This Carno did not get the brains when they were passing them out. Why are you running away from me? What? This Carno is a special derp. It's a level 104 Carno. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, yeah, he hurts. He is not... never mind. Don't really want to mess with him. He is a little bit stronger and tougher than I originally bargained for. Ooh. That fight over there, however, looks pretty interesting, I would say. Oh, crap. Okay, yep, that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. Do I have... Did I get enough? Did I make enough hide? Oh, wait. LOL. They're all on here, aren't they? Yes, they are, and we have an abundant amount, friends. Okay, so we have a good amount of that. All right, cool. So now we just need some stone, which we were absolutely expecting to have to do anyway, so that's completely fine by me. I do need to find some metal nodes as well, which shouldn't be the world's hardest thing to do on this mountain. Alright. Go ahead and make another thatch foundation here. There once was a thatch foundation, and I was hoping that I could just make a refining forge. But first I need some metal and stuff. Or actually no, I need stone. Okay, there is metal here, to be sure. To be sure there is metal, but okay, I see you things over there. I'm gonna walk this way. You stay right there. Don't even think about moving. Alright. And okay. That should be the forge. Finding forge has been acquired. Whew, man, the stress level is just increasing. Alright. And there's the thatch foundation right there. And then let's go ahead, put some form of fuel into there, and then let's grab ourselves some metal bits and pieces. Ideally, actually, if we could find an Ankylo, that would be ideal up here. If we can find an Ankylo up here, I will go back home, and I will certainly go fetch a saddle. But it does not look like that is the case. Indeed, it does not look like that is going to be what we have here. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, that's alright. We're actually pretty heavy. Good lord. Let's jettison some of this stuff here. Cloth armor, whatever. We'll hold on to it, I guess. And then, what is making me heavy here? The stone is not helping. The wood is not helping for sure. How am I gonna do this? I am too encumbered. Okay, so... Okay, hold on. First off, let's drop off the wood. There's our catapult. Let's go drop off the wood, though, at the forge. Leave that for fuel for the time being. And then that should help lighten the load here a little bit. The sulfur is honestly pretty heavy, but not much to do with it. The whip is kind of heavy. We have 2 whips. I probably should have gotten rid of one. But that, okay, that redeems a good bit of weight here, I suppose. And come here. Come here, little cat rats. Come on. Come on, everyone off the cliff. Ow. Off the cliff. Both of you. And you will pay for their crimes. Alright, goodly good. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some metal. That's Carno. Does he notice me? Or am I blending into the shadows? Yep, he noticed me. He noticed me. Alright. This is taking significantly longer than I had originally hoped. Good lord. Alright, you little rats. You want to be this way? Fine. Fine by me. I'll play your game. Alright. First order of the businesses. Can you reach me? No, you can't. Heh. Alright, let's go ahead and abduct one of the cats. Yes, yes, yes. Snarl, snarl, growl. Oh, Daedra! Alright, let's say farewell to that one. And now we have a clear shot at the metal. Whew! Alright. Metal, metal everywhere. Well, that Carno wants to dine upon us. Okay, I don't really know where it went, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's get this show on the road. And again, for those of you who are watching at home, and perhaps if you're more interested in the actual find, that's a level 20? What the fudge? That's gonna take forever. Okay, whatever. That, oh god, level 20. Why? Why did it have to be a level 20? Ugh. Gracious Ignatius. Alright. Let's go ahead, drop this off in the refining forge, and then we will go ahead and see what we can get done with that. Alright. Light the fire, throw the metal in. This is going to be an interesting process. So we can, well, any stone that we pick up from gathering the metal, we can put into these nice little contraption, and then we can use that for the ammunition, blah blah, so on and so forth. You get the drill. All right, so let me go ahead and just drop this off. This is going to be a bit of a grind. Absolutely no two ways about it. This is going to be a grind. Hey, Carno. Here, look at me. Woo! Look at me, Carno. Yoo-hoo. All right. Oh no, you're so clever and so smart. And oh, you're falling off a cliff. Oh, what a shame. Oh no. Better luck next time. All right. Oh, I'm not even gonna deal with you. Come here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hit you. Just leave me alone. That's all I want. Just go away. All right. And then boopity boop boop boop. There's some nice handsome bits of metal. And it's probably a little bit too much metal. That's a wee bit much. What could we jettison if I had to jettison anything? I mean, one of these whips really I should just do away with. Oh, actually, I can up the... Well, that doesn't help our Argentavis. Our Argentavis is the problem here. Let's up the weight on the Argentavis, maybe. Ooh. Dicey. And it is cold. Great. Great, 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 great. Alright, well, this is going to be a very long process, fam. As far as the process goes, it's going to be a while. But we'll try. We'll certainly give this a try. I think we might have put the cart before the horse kind of situation, where I'm not really supposed to have even attempted this until much later into the game when I'm established, but we'll certainly give this a attempt. And you know, hopefully it works. Hopefully this does go by some good ways here. Now, how much do I need per rock? I need 30 per rock. Okay. So per shot, I need 30. We currently can make 3. Go ahead. Were you kidding? What the fudge? Eat a bunch of goatfish, mate. What the heck? Are you kidding? I'm telling you, the second, like literally, not even a little bit afterwards, the second you do not want to find one of these things, they pop out of the woodwork. Alright, come on. Okay, that's a good chunk right there. And just slowly, gently waft on down. Alright. Let's go ahead, drop that into there. Let's drop off some stone into here. I probably should just bite the bullet and make some kind of storage thing, just so we can store some of the other randy crap that we have, but that's alright. Unless can I... Oh, I can just store it into the catapult. Okay, maybe I'll just do that instead. Here, I will store both of my whips for the time being. And then I'll jettison the spoiled meat. I'll leave the sulfur behind as well. And then I am really, really lightweight right now. Zoob. Alright, let's go up here. And let's go ahead and keep on crack-a-locking. So that's the rock elemental right there. This is going to be nuts. I can already sense the frustration coming out of this. Alright, I really hope it's doable with the catapult, man. I really hope this is not going to turn into, like, you need to shoot 3,409 shots. Haha, you thought you could do it with less? Silly person. You are now going to have to do this for the rest of your life. Be like, oh, please no. Please, dear God, no. Alright, slowly, gently, make my way down. Come on, darn it. Wait, I'm not flying over. Okay, I don't think I am. I think we're okay. Okay, this is like painful, like to the point where I just ugh. What in the name of gooberfish? Alright. How about that? There we go. That's better. That's more manageable. We can always get more meat. That's not a problem. And wowee, is this gonna be nutty? It's gonna be absolutely crazy talk. Let me see here. Throw the metal into there. We got ourselves a couple of metal ingots here. We don't have a whole lot, but that's alright. Let's go over to the catapult. Let me see. Let's make sure that we can even do this, right? Like let's make sure that this is even like a feasible option before we get too carried away here. All right, so I have 6 shots here. I'm only going to use 1. Okay, but before I even do that, let's switch over to the normal arrow. Okay, there it is, the big man himself. Yep, that's a solid hit. This is doable. And it's like perfect angling too. Oh, he's not too happy about the fact that he can't reach me. Okay. Yeah, he's very much stuck in there. But I feel like if we just keep on the absolute, like, if we just lay on the hurt, I think he will eventually just kind of give in here. So that should work. That we have a workable strategy. I think. It depends on how much torpor he's getting, in all honesty, but in principle, it really should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead. Use our hatchet axe thingy a little bit here. Ooh. We're in for the long one, boys. We are in it to win it. Thank goodness for increased rates, is all I have to say. Yeah. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and hop off. And let's go ahead and load on some more rocks. Alright, so we currently have enough in there for 7 shots. That's actually not too bad. In truth, it's not too bad of a deal. But we'll see. We will see. Let's go find some rocks. Alright, let's see here. Now, the only thing I will say is that the taming process, I did make it so like the tame time is fast. I don't think that impacts how easily things get knocked out. I think it still is about the same in terms of how many shots and whatever else it takes. So we're going off vanilla shots taken. Alright, let's not get things twisted now. It's we are definitely not doing this the easiest way you could do it. But things I do for you guys. Things I do. Alright. But once it's knocked out, man, we are in business. Like, actually. In business. Alright, let's see here. Let's take some of that metal away. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead. Drop this metal off into here. Craft the 4 shots. I really don't know how many of these we have to make. I really don't know. Hold on. I wonder if the ARK taming calculator is up for this guy. Let's see. Let's see what they have to say about this. ARK taming calculator. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, creature. I'm looking for a rock elemental catapult turret. It is level 20. And does this thing tell me how many shots it would take? Okay, so catapult turret is considered to be one of the viable options. Catapult turret rock elemental. Let's see what that comes up with for us. Catapult. Alright, we're looking for a level 20. We're looking at 1,150 boulders. My God. That is an absurd number of boulders. 1,150. This is truly madness. 1,150 shots. I was thinking this was gonna be like, oh man, this is gonna be one of those like 300 shot things. Oh, we're in it. We're gonna be here for a while. But 1,150? You're out of your mind. Fight this thorny dragon. I want to be able to get rocks from here. But if we're gonna be here for that long, I am darn Skippy not gonna have to do it some stupid way. Oh, I am not winning that fight so far. Wait, did it die? Wait, what? It died! Okay. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what our level 65 engrams have. Rock Golem Saddle. The Dream. Ooh, we do have the ability to make a rocket launcher. That is tempting. Can I make a cannon? Yeah, if I can do it with a cannon, it only takes 4 cannonballs. The question is, how do I hit it in the head? How do I guarantee that the shot is a headshot? Hold on. Before we get carried away, there's one thing I have to check. What does a level 8 require? 950 boulders. Still 4 cannonballs. Can you aim a cannon? Like, is it like the catapult? Can I aim it around? I've never used a cannon, I don't think. Because if I can aim it, it's fine. But I feel like cannons, it's just like once you place them, that's the way they look forever and ever and ever. And that's not helpful. Alright, well, while we discuss this, I'm talking it over with chat right now. They're kind of chat, discuss amongst yourselves for a little bit. I'm going to be monitoring the conversation, and we'll see what conclusion we come to about what we should do here. You can aim a cannon, but it is expensive. Well, crap. You can aim it, but you can't mount it? How does that work? What do you mean you can't? Can't. Wait, what? They can be adjusted. You just can't mount it? Oh, as in I have to do the adjustment. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Alright, well, Fleep. Alright. Cannon, ARK. Let's see. Let's see how much it costs to make a cannon and their respective cannonball counterparts. Primitive cannon will cost me 950 metal and 300 cementing paste. And each cannonball requires 80 metal ingots, 30 gunpowder. Oh my god. I want everyone to just take a moment and appreciate how stupid those numbers are. Can we just take a moment? This is 100% not something I'm supposed to be doing right now then. There's no question in my mind. I should not be messing with this rock elemental at the moment. Because I'm not there. I don't have that kind of anything. I don't have the metal for it. I don't have anything for it. My god. That is ugh. Like, that's literally like what you say to that. It's just oh. Yeah, I feel like the rocket launcher might be the way we have to go. The rocket launcher is 16 rocket launcher shots, which admittedly is still expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as that. That is madness. I really should have. I didn't think that the number would be that high. I feel so dumb for not having looked this up before now. Alright. I think the best way to do this is to do it with a rocket launcher. We have the fabricator. We would just need to make some RPGs, make the actual, you know, rocket launcher itself, and then I think it would be in the realm of possibility right now. Because as it stands, this is not even like a feasible option, right? Like what it's asking me to do for the I mean, it's possible. It would just take a really long set of grind. Alright, you know what? I hate to do this again, but I just don't see a way around it. We're gonna leave this up to the comments section. And then we'll take a break from the rock elemental stuff. I think. I don't know. I don't know, man. You know what? It just occurred to me. 16 rocket launchers. I think a rocket launcher has the durability to shoot. Yeah, hold on. A rocket launcher. Number of shots. I think it shoots 10. If I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we would need 2 rocket launchers in order to make this work. Good golly. Let's take a look at what the cost of this would be. Rocket launcher, 80 polymer, which we can get from the mantises. 50 metal ingots, far more reasonable. And then 60 cementing paste, which is, again, much more reasonable. But each grenade itself, each of the actual rockets, they'll cost 12 metal ingots per, so that's going to be... I'm just going to make it 20. Let's say that we have 20, right? Let's say that we miss a couple. So if it's 20 of that, we need 800 gunpowder, 200 crystal, 400 cementing paste, 200 polymer, and 240 metal ingots. It's still really freaking expensive. So, about those 1,150 boulders, I think that's a great idea. Oh, God, kill me now. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I think we just have to. By the time we finish this grind, it will be like 5 hours from now. If that. We're probably looking at something realistic that's more like 8 hours or something absolutely just mind-blowingly stupid like that. And now that I think about it, we can't even fit that many boulders, I think, onto the catapult. I would have to at some point I would have to have 2 catapults, I think. Am I right in that? Hold on. No, if I absolutely filled this thing, no, I can't. If this thing can only fit 100, no, and this can only fit 50 per. It's actually physically not possible for me to complete this now. That's upsetting. That is actually upsetting. Oh. Yeah, okay, no. Executive decision. We are not going to go rock elemental hiding. I know. I'm not hiding, hunting. But I know that this was something that we were kind of looking forward to doing. I literally cannot do this. It's not possible for me to do this really quickly. I guess I could store up the boulders onto here, but that in and of itself would take a stupidly long time. So we're going to have to reprioritize. We'll come back to the rock elementals. But for now, let's just say that it's bested us. I thought that this was something that we could reasonably do. It's not even remotely feasible that we can even try to attempt this in one episode. This is like a 6-episode ordeal, if that. It probably is even more. So, oh my gosh. No way, Jose. Ain't happening. Alright, well, either way, guys, thank you so much for being patient. I know this came out as an absolute goose egg of an episode, but it's ARK, man. I mean, it's... Sometimes you get something that is workable, sometimes you get something that's a potato on strings, and that's what we got today. So, actually, a potato on strings does not sound half as bad as this. That is insanity. Absolute madness. Alright, anyhow, all I will say is that we will revisit the rock elemental subject another time. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful and safe day. I hope everything is good with you. I'm going to go ahead, head off now, have a wonderful time, and I'll see you all hopefully next time. And I'm not entirely sure what we'll do. We'll probably, I think this is a good motivation for me to continue teching up, because honestly speaking, because of the experience rate and blah, 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 where are you? This? Yes, I think it's that. What the heck is that? I don't even know what that is. But this chemistry bench, I think this is the Super Forge of Mordor. That would be the ideal situation for making that much metal, but we could certainly try to scrape by before that, and we just have to start doing metal runs. That's what we have to do. And I think for that to happen, I will make this trade-off. Since we're not going for a rock elemental, I will do a little bit of research to make sure this doesn't happen again. I will do a little bit of research, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get ourselves a wyvern. Now again, fingers crossed, things can go wrong. I am going to disclaim that 1,000 times. But we will absolutely aim to get a wyvern, I think, sometime in the nearest future. Because I think I do have to gear up. I have to prepare for it a little bit more. I think I have to get my Argentava, so I think people were saying like 150% movement speed is what you would ideally go for, as like how fast you need to be moving in order to outmaneuver a wyvern. So we'll see. I'll look into some stuff. We'll definitely come back. Expect probably the next couple of episodes to be tech episodes in terms of like trying to get my level higher, teching up, making sure that I have a lot of different weaponry and blah, blah, blah. And if it turns out that wyvern is really tricky and I do have the kind of time and resources to put together the RPG barrage and I could just go absolutely ham taro on a rock elemental, then we will absolutely do that. But that will be the game plan. Anyways, I will see you all next time, guys. And I'm being told now it's 200%, so great. But anyways, I will see you guys. Take care. That was a really weird feeling. Have a wonderful, safe day, and I'll see you all next time. So, ciao for now. Yeah.